Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. This is BTC Ninja coming to you from the BTC Ninja Cave. Welcome everyone. So today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. The weekly candle close is going to close in 3 hours. The CME is about to open. So we're going to take a look at the CME chart and we're going to take a look on the weekly. And also the monthly close yesterday, we're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at some charts in the long run. And we're also going to talk about some news that, I came across. So at the moment, Bitcoin is currently at 41,158. Yesterday, we reached a high of 42,605. There was clear bearish divergence every time we hit a higher high. We have been printing bearish divergence on the 4 hour. At the moment there's quadruple bearish divergence, so most likely we are going to come a little bit down and maybe test the 236, which is around 38.9. On the daily we can see that there was a 10th consecutive green candle close, but that came to an end yesterday. If you guys been following my Twitter account, I was posting that the longest consecutive daily green candles was 12 days. This was back in 2011 when Bitcoin was trading under $1. So make sure you guys are following me on my Twitter account. Usually I post there more content, up to date, instead of you guys waiting for my video. So, if we took a look at the weekly is closing very good. We are on top of the 21 EMA. Usually when Bitcoin is above the 21 EMA, that is bullish. If you take a look over here, we were above it and we came down to support. Every time we touched it, it was confirmed as support, and we just kept going up every time. Once we break below it, people tend to say that we're in a bear market. But as I've been saying in my previous videos, I don't think the bull market is over yet. I think we are playing out like in 2013, where we created a top, and then we're going to create a second blow off top, which will push us over $100,000. So Bitcoin, if it closes in 2 hours and 50 minutes above the weekly 21 EMA, I will like it if it comes down and then test it as support. Currently, the price of the 21 EMA is at 39,500. So my ideal scenario is we close above it and then we come and test it as support, and that'll open the bullish doors going into August and the rest of the months in 2021. The monthly, it closed yesterday. Let me go take a look at another chart that has more history. So the monthly closed yesterday. It closed at 41,495. It closed above the last month's, I think this is June. Yeah, the June's monthly wick. Something funny is that yesterday I went live, but I actually forgot to click the live button on YouTube. But I was talking about how the monthly was supposed to close, and I was referencing that we need to close above the wick of June, and we actually did. So that's actually very bullish for Bitcoin. Once I ended the stream yesterday, I noticed that, nothing went out. There was no live stream. I was just talking about myself for 25 minutes, which was really, really crazy to find out at the end. I was talking about this chart where the gold line, it's referencing gold, and the blue line, it's Bitcoins. If you take a look, Bitcoin came down exactly like gold did, 50%, and then it started. Well, let me find that reference so I could give me a moment, guys. I want to find exactly what was written on that tweet. Okay, here you go. So in 1975, gold topped at 1.2 trillion USD, corrected 50%, then moved to $5 trillion. And that's crazy enough that Bitcoin also, once it got to $1.2 trillion, it had a correction of 50%. So if it's gonna follow gold like in 1975, then we shall see Bitcoin at $5 trillion maybe by next year, 2022, or maybe a couple years later. But that was interesting to see. Also, there's this chart back in 2017, the bear trap was at 1.618, exactly as how the 2021 was the bear trap at 1.618. I had this provided. Yeah, I don't think I can't find it right away, but I was telling my members in the Discord how the 1.618 was something that we may have to look into. I think I found it. So if you take a look at this one, I was telling why is Bitcoin stalling here and not breaking down, and this was back in July 20. And basically, I did a fib from the all-time high of 19.8 to the bear market low of 3,100. And if you take a look, Bitcoin rose to the 3,618, and then it had the 50% correction, and then it came down all the way to the 1.618. Why is this good? Well, the 1.618, that is the best beautiful number in the universe. So I had no doubt that we weren't gonna see 20K and sub 20K, 15K. How people were talking about the head and shoulders on the weekly, and how everybody thought it was a bear market and the bull market was over. I was one of the ones that I didn't think the bull market was over yet. This is a 2013. See how exactly it came also down to the 1.618 after putting it the first top. So this is just more like more, how do I say it? Like more confirmation that the 2013 and the 2021 cycle are alike. Another confirmation is going to be once we create a second top after breaking the 65,000 level. But let's see. Also, if you guys have seen my previous videos, I was talking about the falling wedge. The target for the falling wedge is 46.5K. There's also the 618 at 47,500, and there's also the 200 EMA at 44.7. So Bitcoin has a lot of resistance to get above on, and I don't think we're gonna get above it the first time. I think the most that Bitcoin can come up to is 47,500, and I think from there we could see a correction if the correction hasn't started already. If the correction has already started, Then this is the Fib retracements we can expect: the 236 at 38.9, the 382 at 36.9, and the 618 at 33,700. Those are the targets to look for the downside if Bitcoin fails to keep going higher. The CME chart should be open now. Let's see, it's still not updating in my trading view. I think it opens till 3. Yeah, I think it's till 3. I used to think it was at 2, but most likely it's till 3. So we still have an hour for the CME to open. But Bitcoin seems that, it wants to correct and have a pullback, which is good for Bitcoin. There's always pullbacks in the bull run, so nothing to be afraid of. This is actually good for Bitcoin. I want to see it put in a higher low, maybe in the 33,000 level. So let's see. I think I went through this one already. Also, there is a hedge fund that they expanded their digital assets capabilities. It's called State Street. So they have 42.6 trillion in assets, and they said that the growth and popularity of digital assets is showing no signs of a slowdown. Are they gonna put some money in their balance sheet, or are they just gonna hold Bitcoin? Well, that's a lot of $1 trillion that they're holding. So, maybe $1 billion wouldn't be that far stretch for them. So let's see what they decide to do. So go ahead and follow me on my Twitter. I have 331 followers at the moment. And I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Let's see if I have anything else over here. Yeah, so I think that's it. 4 hour, it's looking like it wants to come test 39,000. The CME did close at 39.9K. So, coming down to 39,900 shouldn't be a surprise. So, let's see what Bitcoin decides to do. Go ahead and follow me on my Twitter. I do post there often. I did talk about the falling wedge on the daily before it actually broke out. I'm just trying to find it real fast over here. I think it's more over here. But anyways, go ahead and hit the likes, guys. Comment. Let me know what you want to see in the future. Let me see, what you think. So I did post in July 23, breaking the falling wedge. It'll be off to the races to 42K, which we did. That is where we stalled. But the target for the falling wedge, before it started, I posted it like around the 32,000 level, 33. It was at 46.5, just shy from the 618. And this is how it looks now on the daily. Haven't hit the target yet. We're so close, but I doubt that we're gonna make it. Seems that Bitcoin wants a pullback now, so it was a good trade from all the way from 33,000 to 42,000. It was a nice 9,000% to the upside. So I've been live for about 20 minutes. It's almost the same time as yesterday. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you guys are, whatever you guys are doing. Hope you guys are having a great start of August. And I hope to see you guys on the next live stream. So for now, it's a goodbye from the Ninja Cave, and I'll see you back on the next one. See